Ooh-wee. Yo, what's up? This is your boy Postman, and you're tuned into Post in the Diary. Welcome to Post in the Diary. And as you may know, every day is a good day to get a delivery from the Postman. And of course, if this is your very first time tuning in, please kindly like, share, subscribe, comment, do whatever is necessary to engage with the content. Ginger Trill and Touchline have teamed up to drop a project called Boyzen Da Hood, or Boyzen Da Hood. Boyzen Da Hood, I'm not sure, but I just explored all options of really naming this project. I think it's Boyzen Da Hood, Boys in the Hood, Boys and the Hood, Boys in the Hood. I angas, but you do best, and yeah, try to understand me. But this was obviously a song, or project rather, that was sparked by the song Tony Scar, which happens to be on DJ Clen's viral album, and that's an album that dropped earlier in the year. And if you don't mind, please kindly check that review out as well, because I think I enjoyed doing that review, to be quite honest. And soon after that, Touchline and Trilly would then release a song like Amen that featured Mandy ZA, and Movie Again that features Kwesta, leading up to the release of this very project. And amongst other things, Touchline has been on a really insane run, at least single wise, because I've heard songs like Hot Property, which I think is arguably one of the best hip-hop records out now, and Taboki Messi, which was just good enough. Ginger Trill has always been that guy who prides himself in hardcore lyricism, but he just does it in a really chilled, laid back tone, if I'm being honest, or if I'm just clear enough. It just does it in a really laid back tone. And this is nothing really new, because back in 2019 he was dubbed as Lyricist of the Year, which I think is worth mentioning, considering the fact that this is a hip-hop review, and that's history. And if you didn't know, now you know. And a huge chunk of this project is split between Kaiser Beats, Cyper Beats, as well as Zolile 3K. But also, it's worth mentioning that Kaiser Beats did Hot Property with Touchline. Subsequently, We Up kicks us off on this very project, and the song has a breakthrough moment of loudness where Touchline happens to catch the beat just before the drop, ahead of that hook. Apart from being a rap relay, the song to me sounded like it was just about their achievements during the spell of, basically just an overview of the rap career, essentially, because they talk about things that they've done, that they're doing, that they still have to do. And for the most part, they just did it in a really braggadocious manner, because you could sense moments of we have what you don't have type of feel, but they just did it in the most typical rapper sense, at least for me. But also for me, Tell a Friend happens to be a song that made me question the overall structure of this project, because I think this song is a skip, and that first song was just too strong, man. I just feel like that first song was just too strong to kick off an album, and the placement of certain songs could have been better. And it's just all in the interest of just making a project that comes together nicely and one that makes sense. But credit to Trilly and Touchline for introducing me to a singer like Mandy ZA, who has minuscule backings on the song Superhero, a song that has a recurring theme of love. And this is also heard on the verses being Touchline, J Jody's verse, as well as Ginger Trill's verse. I think it's also quite commendable how all three men didn't really go off on a different lane where they just talk about things that are not related to this song. And Trill raps about the cost of looking for an easy way out on the song Amen. He also cites the fact that he was just lost at one point and he found God, but he also has mentioned that he also had to find the courage to make things by God through faith. And Touchline also dominated this song. I think Touchline dominated the song. It's really fast paced and he had a lot of different flows out there. And for me, Mandy ZA had an angelic presence. Ginger Trill takes a moment essentially throughout this project, because Touchline also has a solo cut in this very project. And Ginger Trill just takes a moment to make his listeners aware that they should just pay attention of the devil. And this solo cut, in my opinion, was just really heartfelt, because Ginger Trill also lets us know that God is central in his life, and that he is in the process of cutting a lot of people off, especially those who've hurt him, and I agree. But my favorite moment is when Movie Again comes on. This is absolutely a banger of the song, because it has those wah ad-libs. I'm not sure if it's ad-libs, but for all I know, Lady Do may have contributed in this song. We have wah by Lady Do, or Lady Do's most famous wah ad-lib, and also piano elements such as the lock drum. The song is rich in linguistics, because we have Trilly rapping in vernac, and Kwesta is out here doing what he does best, and Touchline also. I think Touchline had a really engaging hook. Touchline's hook was just engaging, but I do not think that his verse was necessary, at least for this song. How Can I Be Sure was a filler for sure, and both men just detail the emotions that they've went through, all in the phases of love. One talks about tending to a broken heart, and the other talks about feeling like it was forcing a vibe. And also for me, I Miss Me Too was somewhat a dub to I'll Always Have Me by Touchline, and Touchline also gets really vulnerable on that cut. He touches on or opens up about feeling anxious and only affording mug and bean, at least recently. Well, look, right, I did not like the hook on Hennessy, but I'm really appreciative of the fact that Touchline had a different pocket out there. And as the project draws to an end, we kind of gather an understanding or come to a conclusion that Ginger Trill is really aware of his GOAT status, and he's aware of who he is as far as SA hip-hop goes and the history goes, because he's made a lot of mention of his GOAT status throughout the project. So I'm really content with the fact that he knows who he is, and this was a great collaborative effort. But it kind of felt like another typical Touchline project, because the scale of involvement kind of favors him more than Ginger Trill, if we're being honest. He was rapping and was singing. He also did a lot of the hook work on this particular project. I think that we can agree that Touchline had a lot of moments of dynamism that he showcased on this very project, and I think for me, this project gets a 6 out of 10. This project gets a 6 out of 10 for me. Post in the diary room. Please kindly like, share, subscribe, comment. Do whatever is necessary to engage with the content, and most importantly, I will see you on the next one.